Hi, Collective. This message is for the Divine Feminine and possibly Divine Masculine, if this video is drawing in any Divine Masculines. This video is about why you cannot come into union with your Divine counterpart until your energies are not balanced. So I want you to think about the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine as having certain qualities. For the Divine Feminine, and again, these qualities are when you are in your natural healed state, not in your wounded state, not with all the trauma and baggage that you might be carrying from previous experiences. If you have not done the healing work, then you are in your wounded state. Now, the one thing to note about the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, those that are on the Twin Flame journey, the Divine Feminine is the energy that is leading this connection. Hands down, it is something that the Divine Feminine must be working towards to heal herself, and to heal herself, and working through your inner soul, through meditation, through practices that bring you into self and aligns you with your heart chakra. If you are focused as a Divine Feminine on the external, waiting for your masculine to reach out to you, looking at their social media, wondering what they're doing, if your energy is anywhere near any of that, then you are very far away from union, unfortunately. What you should be doing is really focusing on your inner self and your spiritual growth. Now, spiritual growth actually comes from focusing on your meditation and aligning your energies and your chakra until you can basically open your third eye and your crown chakra. The Divine Feminine really needs to, instead of, looking for answers in the external world, really needs to be focusing on your inner spiritual journey. Now, what are the qualities, as I was mentioning earlier, that the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine start to embody once they are in their heal state? For the Divine Feminine, it's crucial to be emanating self-love, to be very nurturing, to be vulnerable and authentic, focusing on your own personal abundance and being open to be receptive and in a receiving energy. Once the Divine Feminine is in receiving energy, embracing her creativity and radiating love, not just for herself, but now able to fill the cup of others, is when you have an overflow to be able to give to others, is when you embody the qualities of a nurturer and the true Divine Feminine in a healed state. For the Divine Masculine, to come into a healed state, it is imperative that the Divine Feminine does the work first, and comes into union with herself, which then automatically draws the masculine to be forced through that process as well. Almost think of it as the Divine Feminine pulling a rope, and winning that battle. So as you pull the rope, you're just dragging along, unfortunately, sorry to say it that way, but the masculine to do the healing work. So if the Divine Feminine does it, because remember, twin flames are mirrors to each other. Divine Feminine leads this journey and starts to embody those qualities that she hopes that the masculine can then embody and to come into union. It will automatically be done. But the feminine needs to be focused on herself, her own healing journey, and that will literally pull the masculine, the Divine Masculine, into becoming who they're supposed to be in their healed state, which is demonstrating assertiveness, having the courage to go after what they want versus running from the Divine Feminine, having the ability to take action. A lot of twin flames may have challenges between them in terms of, religious differences, societal differences, just their natural beliefs. All of that comes into balance, and nobody can keep that connection from coming together once the divine feminine does the work. So you will naturally see the divine masculine start to go through their own healing journey once the divine feminine does. And that will bring them into that masculine quality, the divine healed masculine quality of being able to take action towards the divine feminine, contrary to any societal norms. They'll be able to kind of leave behind any trauma or emotional suppression that they've been going through. Should the divine feminine do the work, the masculine will have to follow. And so it's not until the divine feminine and masculine come into this healed state that the union between the two twins can actually happen. The divine masculine is meant to be the protector, but in order for them to be the protector to the nurturer, which is the divine feminine, they need to go through that healed state. So both of those individuals become this new transformed version of themselves, and then they're no longer repelling each other. We'll often hear that divine masculine and divine feminine are repellent to each other because the divine feminine is always chasing and the divine masculine is always running in the other direction. So the only way to stop that is for the divine feminine to stop that you can say pattern, if you will. If she takes a pause and starts to work on herself, that'll naturally get the masculine to work on themselves. And then think of the two twins as almost being magnets to each other. They will no longer repel, but rather be drawn and attracted to each other to come into union. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for listening. God bless.